So you want to win some champion training tournaments and you want to maximize your rewards on the champion training events. This is the video for you. Hey, welcome back to Icegrave Gaming. Jesse here. You guys are here for some more awesome Raid Shadow Legends content, and I got it for you. So today I'm going to share with you guys my secret to completing champion training events and winning champion training tournaments. So, a few months back before I started whaling out, I really wanted to get an Umbral Enchantress. She's a Void Epic, very hard to get, and I noticed that she finally came up as a prize on one of the champion training tournaments. And prior to that, I had not done well on like any tournaments really, other than like, none basically, because at that point I was pretty much free to play. But I really wanted to get an Umbral Enchantress, and Void Shards are hard to come by. But I knew she would change my arena team. My arena team needed some sort of element of crowd control, and I feel like she was the strongest champion to do that. So lo and behold, I saw a champion training tournament come up, and she was the #1 prize, along with the the Relentless gear. I'm like, dude, how can I maximize this to where I can win this training event or this training tournament? And a lot of times on these tournaments, I mean, it's kind of a crapshoot whether you get paired with a bunch of people that are actually going for it, or some people that don't even care about it. But this one was kind of in between. Like, everyone was participating in it. It was kind of a tight race, but I wanted to figure out how I could maximize the points that I was getting for training champions. And at first I was just like, going through the regular motions of like training food, going from level 1 to level, let's say 30, then taking them to 4-star, and then going from 4-star level 1 to 4-star level 40. And the points were not rolling in as fast as I wanted to. I was still struggling. And finally I kind of had this like breakthrough in like the math by looking at the info. And I'll show you guys right here. Like right now we have this event going on for the fragments. We have a champion training event. So basically the same premise, train your champions, get points. But if you scroll down, how to win, it obviously gives you this point breakdown. So I was looking at it, and your level upgrades, I feel like I wasn't maximizing that to my fullest potential. So full disclaimer here, the way I do this is not considered free-to-play friendly. However, it can be done with free-to-play if you saved up enough gems and stuff, or energy or anything like of that sort. So just want to get that out of the way before I forget. So you see these points. You get, obviously if you just go from level 1 to 30 and then from level 1 to 40, like, it takes forever. But what I noticed is that if you summon a bunch of champions, whether it be however, I was using mystery shards at the time. You summon your champions, and then you're left with a bunch of, you got a bunch of brand new fresh champions. Let's say you pull a bunch of rares. Let me get down to my rares here. Well, your rares, 3-star right off the rip, say, and if you have some, 3-star level 30s that you want to take to rank 4, you would normally just, food the level 1s that are 3-star, not invest any more time into them. But if you do that, you're losing out on so many of these points for the event. Because if you look here, and this is like, maybe this is just obvious to some people, but to me it wasn't. So I just want to get that out there and just like help somebody. If this video like helps one person like achieve their goal of like getting a Relentless set, or getting their full rewards on a champion training event, then that's my full goal. So here, like 3 stars, if I would have just fooded them, I would have gotten no points. But if you take those food champions and run them through a couple times on your with your food farmer and level them up, you're gonna get these points for that, and then you could food them. So basically, I'm going to show you, this is my process. I mean, it's simple. It might be even self-explanatory. You may have even shut the video off by now. But for me, if I would have saw a video like this to begin with, I would have saved so much time on leveling champions. So here. So perfect example right here. I'm gonna take my level 1 3 stars. Start it with your fastest food food farmer, your campaign farmer. My case is Skullcrown. I love Skullcrown. I want to do a guide on her. She's amazing. Auto it through. Should take like 10 seconds or so. All right, last one. Now you can see, I mean, obviously I have the XP boost active and I have the raid card thing, so it gives like another 20% boost. But just from one run on Brutal 12-3, it took them each to level 7. That's 42 points towards your champion training event. 42 points. And if you go back and look, it goes fast enough. It's 50 points to take a 3-star to a level 4-star. So basically by one run of 12-3 Brutal, you almost got the same amount of points by just leveling up 3 champions to level 7 as you would from taking a champion from 3-star to 4-star. So basically this is just rinse and repeat, man. Like, take all your champions and just keep going. Like, anything that you have as a level 1 in your vault or whatever, this is what I did. I went back through and there was a bunch of champions I never even leveled. So I had some legendaries, some epics. Here, you get an epic. I had a bunch of epics sitting in the vault right here. Perfect example. These guys. So keep in mind these are 4-star now, so we're getting even more points. We're getting 3 points per level now. I think this will take them to level 6. I don't think it's 7. I think it's the XP is a little bit different on these. But simple as that, guys. Yeah, level 6, each of them. So if you go back, so 4-star, 3 points per level. We gain 18 levels. So 18 times 3, that's 54 points. You just gained 54 points from one run of 12-3 Brutal with some 4-stars that you could use for food or whatever else. So basically, point of the story is level up your food champions, whether it be one run, 2 runs, whatever. If you're free to play, you're probably only gonna wanna do 1 run just to get those little bit of extra points. But what I was doing, I had enough gems saved up, I could just buy more energy with the gems. So I would take my 3 stars, I think I would do like 2 or 3 runs. The same thing with like the 4-stars. I'd do like maybe 3 or 4 runs. Just depends on where you're at, how many points you want to squeeze out for the actual tournament or the event. But as you can see, there's still 2 days left, or actually more than that. Champion training, 5 days left. I already got the first set of fragments, and that's, if I were to like seriously sit down, I could probably do these fragments. I can get to here in maybe by tomorrow night if I really sat down and did it. But 5 days, there's no rush on it. No sense in wasting the gems if you don't have to. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this helpful. Finish things off. Figured I'd pull a Void Shard again. Do as I say, not as I do. Save them for the 2x events. I just want to pull some shards, man. I'm dying to. See what we get. Probably rare. Yep, rare. But hey, there's some more points for the champion training event, right? So hope you guys found this video helpful. Thanks again for tuning in. Oh, and PS, I don't think I mentioned this before, but I did win that tournament. I won the Umbral Enchantress, and she was actually she pushed me from about like Silver 2. I made it all the way to Gold 1 just by getting Umbral Enchantress. So she's a fantastic champion. Just want to let you guys know that that's kind of where, how I found this success. I actually won the tournament, got the champion I wanted, took it all the way to Gold. So thanks again, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.